Welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV drama series. Today's drama story is about WoW RP over FF14 RP. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Welcome to the cafe drama. Wow, this is a very busy cafe. I love it. Oh, this is so cute. You can RP right here. Look at the bread. It's just sitting on the floor. Wait, because there's no more chairs. Wait, there's still plenty of chairs. Why are you sitting on the floor? The guy dancing on the counter. That's Garnio for sure. Oh, wait, your outfit looks like Elvis Presley, by the way. Oh, look at the little Lala on the counter. I love it. Good positioning, guys. This cafe is so cool. My aura is so pretty. Oh, thanks, Cherry. I'm glad you think so. I'm dressed up like my aura today. I got my denim jacket and white top. Let's get into it. WoW RP over Final Fantasy XIV RP. So, yeah, you can call me Dave. I've been playing MMOs since the mid-2000s. I started off with World of Warcraft and was really into it. I eventually got sick of the game and all the crap that was going on it, and real life got in the way. So I moved away and took a break from MMOs in general. Then the pandemic happened and I found myself with plenty of free time to kill. This was back when Final Fantasy XIV was starting to blow up. Was that because of Asmongold? Yeah, I think so. And all like the WoW players were coming into Final Fantasy XIV. That's when I came too. I got into crafting and found myself a nice FC that helped me get a hold of how extreme and savage content works. I ended up doing a lot of savage clears in a short amount of time, collected plenty of glams and mounts, and felt like I was starting to get burnt out from all of it. This was when I decided to look into other venues of the game, like roleplay. I always enjoyed role-playing in World of Warcraft, and once even held guild events and the likes back in the day. I still used online chat rooms for RP time to time. Wonder what online chat rooms these are. But never really paid it too much attention when it came to Final Fantasy XIV. I was aware that the game had a horny reputation, but it never really crossed my mind. Dude, he's so right about the horny. Since the EU servers don't really have much of an RP scene, that's really sad if they don't, I ended up making an alt on Balmung and made my way into the infamous Quicksand Inn. Tons of cat girls and bun girls dancing around naked and the likes. Now, I mainly played as a Rogadin and as an Aura. I noticed that my Rogadin would get more attention than the other character, and so I used him a lot for RP. To clarify, I'm talking about the dirty kind of RP. ERP and all. It's pretty popular in World of Warcraft, and I'm used to it. Oh, ERP is very popular in World of Warcraft. Did not know that. I'm into men myself, so it makes sense why Rose would be more popular amongst other gay role players. Oh. Most of the people I came across were one-offs. We'd chat for a bit, set up a scene, go through it, and call it there. In most cases, I'd never see or talk to that person again. But there was this one guy who I hit it off with. We'd end up doing several more role plays and get a whole thing going on between our two characters. This guy, who we will call Kyle, was also an avid G-Pose player. He'd take screenshots of our characters going at it, or just of my guy. He even told me he'd use tools to load up my character's model in order to have it follow him around in game and such. Sort of like replacing a chocobo or carbuncle, but with my character. You could do that? This guy was obsessed with your character, it sounds like. We eventually added each other on Discord and began to chat more and even RP through there. Discord allowed us to write entire paragraphs worth of smut to each other, unlike the game's limited chat box. Okay, Discord is RP freedom. For some reason, even though he liked taking a lot of screenshots, he never wanted them to be shared, at least the ones featuring his character. I also got into the arts of taking lewd pics using G-pose and mods myself, and would share them on specific Discord servers. One time, I dumped a bunch of my screenshots into a not safe for work channel, and one of them happened to include his character. He blocked me and cut all ties in the same day without a word. It was pretty much out of the blue. I also found out he manually deleted every single message we had exchanged through Discord from the past few months. So it looked like I had been talking to myself through his chat log all this time. That would look so crazy. Like you're RPing with yourself. That account was eventually deleted by the looks of it. Ooh, it was like, you know, one of those anonymous accounts on Discord he made specifically for RPing or something. It was pretty weird and I was pretty bummed out for a time, but I ended up brushing it off and continued to balance my rating and ERP life in game. I had some more encounters with quicksand randoms, met some regular partners and the likes. Then it turned out that quite a lot of it had been the same guy using other alts just to continue getting RP out of me, even though he had been cutting all ties to begin with. I started to notice that the writing was similar, the way of talking, the similar taste in kinks, and the likes. I noticed the OP likes saying, and the likes, a lot. So I called him out, and Kyle apologized, and those characters were seemingly deleted. A few more months go by, and I get this random friend request on Discord. Turns out, it's him again, Kyle. He comes off with another big-ass apology, and since I'm too nice for my own good, I accepted his apology and decided to remain in touch with him. I'm like wondering like why he quoted the in touch. Although RP was kept to a minimal, it got to a point where he started begging for it. Oh, please give me ERP, sir. No, okay, that's me. I'm saying that. That's not written there. He was begging for it from the OP. We got just a few scenes done, but he once again nuked most of his messages, blocked me, and left all the servers we were both part of, and those chat rooms I mentioned earlier before that I had once used for RP. He tried to reach me out there as well. It's so weird. He wants to still do stuff with the OP, but he wants it to be secret. That's what it's sounding like. I blocked him in as many places as I could. I didn't want to get paranoid, but turns out he did. Apparently, he even deleted his main character and jumped DCs just to avoid me. Huh? He was like stalking you and trying to talk to you everywhere, and then he jumps DCs to avoid you? But there's one thing that still weirds me out. When looking back through my chat logs on Discord, wait a second, I think this is starting to make sense. He wanted it to be secretive because he actually has a partner IRL, and then now he's like trying to cut ties and jump DC, so he's showing like his partner, like, look, this guy is out of my life for real, but he's still trying to secretly contact OP. Yeah, that's what's happening here. But there's one thing that still weirds me out. When looking back through my chat logs on Discord, I noticed that he had edited one of the messages he didn't delete. And the edit was fairly recent. He had cut ties with me because he had a friend who was jealous. despite the two of us, me and his friend, having never interacted. He also went on more rambling that I didn't care about. I edited my last message there to emphasize that he should just leave me alone, and then he edited his message again and again and again. They're having conversations through edited messages on Discord. This is a whole nother level. I didn't exactly get to see the amount of times he edited his old message, but he kept adding more and more to it like it was some kind of diary. I seriously don't understand what is up with this guy. Oh, he's trying to cover up his tracks. Yeah, it's like he wants more of OP and he wants to ERP with OP, but he got caught somewhere along the way and then he tried to cut all ties. Oh, it must have been when he posted those pictures in the Discord, remember? And one of them had Kyle's character. That's probably when Kyle got caught. Ever since, I've learned that the RP scene for Final Fantasy XIV is crawling with all sorts of drama, and I don't really get involved with it anymore. I mainly stick to chaos these days and still hang out with my FC. I'd rather hop onto WoW if I ever get that RP itch again. The end. It must have been so weird finding out that like this guy, the OP, was just like RPing with all sorts of people in Balmung. And then imagine like having that realization that, oh my god, all of these people that I've been talking to mainly are the same person. Like deja vu. What is going on? They have the same kinks, talking to me the same style. That would have been weird. It's like you're going crazy. Title, Kyle got caught. Maybe Kyle needs to be in an open relationship. He's trying to do things that he wants to do, but he can't. It's always Kyle. No, this is making all Kyles look bad. I had this one story in the past, something like Ryan, and there's all these people in the comments like, I'm a Ryan. The story is about me. So now if I make this story have Kyle in the title, all the Kyles are gonna come out. No, we cannot generalize Kyles and Ryans. There has to be a name for the stories, always. Just like Jay, just like Asahi. From the creators of It's Always a Sarah. All right, I want to scroll up and read what you guys were saying throughout the story. Bro, oof, what? This guy is a weirdo. That's crazy. What the F? That's some E-stock in there. And the likes. And the likes. And the likes. You guys really ran off with this one. Yeah, I think the editing made me laugh. Like, that is weird. Just having a conversation through edits. His computer must be getting checked then. Oh! So, do they do edits so that it doesn't notify? Yeah. Yeah. If you're going back and forth and just editing messages, it doesn't do that little bubble pop-up on Discord then. Yeah, I think that's what they were trying to hide. Well, Kyle was at least. God damn, that was depressing. You think so? Hey, you know what? I will say, this is kind of like a humble brag that the OP apparently was really, really good at ERPing maybe. He was so good that Kyle had to get more and more. Movie trailer voice. In the city of Balmung, he stood there in the corner. Kyle shows up and wants ERP. Starring Jade the dog. Asahi the Rogadin, who gives men free trips. They're just like coming up with all our inside jokes now. Okay, Asahi didn't give out free trips, but he might as well. How many stories do people send you? The more that I upload, the more newcomers send me stuff. That's what I noticed. Because you never know when someone is going to get what is the word? Recommended my video, and people come back and forth into the game. So every time there's a new patch, more people come back to playing the game. They might be watching more Final Fantasy videos, and then boop, Pathra video gets recommended to you. Every person who tells me, I found you through YouTube, it was recommended to me, and I always ask them, what video was it? It's always different because people are watching Final Fantasy XIV videos different times of the year. The more I do it, the more stories I get, basically, in a nutshell. It's a ever-going thing now. Also, sometimes it takes time for people to work up the courage to write something up. It takes effort also to write up a story. Sometimes people are not fully over it. Once they are over what happened, they say, I'm at a good place right now, and that's why I can write this story to you. And it's like, oh. So yeah, maybe some people are out there, they have a story, but they're just not ready. They're just not ready to share it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this Final Fantasy XIV drama story. If you have any of your own drama stories that you'd like me to share and read out anonymously, feel free to reach out to my Discord, discord.gg/Pathra. And a big thank you to my kind members who support my YouTube content.